What they talking about? Nothing. Hey, what's up, y'all? I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on the Kendrick Lamar performance that some of y'all seem to be like so conflicted about. Overall, I think the performance was great. The symbolic messages that Kendrick was giving us throughout the performance, top tier, man. You know, kudos to him, man. Like, you know, that man's a deep thinker, and I can appreciate the artistic value that is put in his music. Now, will I say it was like the best performance of all time? Absolutely not. I won't go that far. Will I say it's the worst? Absolutely not. I can still appreciate what Kendrick provided to us through his music and through the show. I think ultimately the thing that did it for me was the fact that he was, you know, with halftime shows you have to keep moving and things like that. Also think that one of the irritating things for me is when I was keeping up with the lyrics. You know, on shows like that, they can't really use the profanity that they normally would use in music to give the lyric that extra oomph. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's probably my only real critique of it. I gave it a B plus A minus, but I could see if people argue that it was an A plus. Now, let's get to the symbolism of. I'm not going to say the symbolism. I'm not even going to go that deep because this actually is not supposed to be a long video. The thing for me that I'm seeing as far as social media with the bickering back and forth is that people are demonizing certain people for not having an understanding of what happened with the show, right? Now, I said this to someone the other day. I said, can we determine a person's intellect on the type of music they listen to? And I do have a theory on that, but I'm not going to get into all of it. But I don't think it's something we can really measure quite yet. Maybe if there was a real statistic out there, we could, but I'm unsure. Because I know educated people who definitely listen to ratchet music. I know people who listen to Jay-Z but can't flip a brick. Not even that, just Candy alone. You get what I'm saying? But I think the most interesting part of this is that I appreciate art, right? I can appreciate art to a certain extent. And music is still an art form at the end of the day. So if something resonated with me, you get what I'm saying? I might have it on a higher level as far as like the artistic value that it had. If it doesn't resonate with somebody else, it could be the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Well, not the same thing. If it doesn't resonate with someone else, you know, they might not have the same value that you have for it. It's almost like a person who can appreciate graffiti but see no value in the Mona Lisa. Like, yes, the Mona Lisa is still an artistic thing, right? Most people can't do that, but they don't see the big deal about it when it comes to graffiti and the effort put behind the graffiti and the colors and how it pops and the, you know, the fonts and everything. Some people have a higher level of appreciation for that than they may do realistic art. That's just what it is. It's the same with music. You get what I'm saying? Something that resonated with me may not resonate with you, but it doesn't mean that you are uneducated. In my opinion, it doesn't mean that. But again, I think Kendrick did a great job. I appreciate the performance. I found the artistic value in it. Like I said, my only critique was just that, you know, he couldn't really get in his bag with it. So I think he only got 9 minutes, right? And then we're talking about rap. Whereas though, like with R&B and pop songs, yes, you have some R&B and pop songs that do have cursing in it, but for the most part they don't. So they can kind of just cruise through. With that, I'm pretty sure the difficulty with rapping your lyrics is that you gotta, you know, cover up certain words, which is why they probably, you know, rehearse prior to doing the actual show. But ultimately, I think it was a great show. For the people who didn't like it, I understand you didn't like it. I'm not seeing you no different way. I don't see you being stupid or whatever all these theories are coming up with people. That's just what it is. You didn't like it. I loved it. It wasn't for you. It was for me. And again, thank you, Kendrick, for the show. I'm out.